Aql, we said it is Allah Azza wa Jal who sent down the intellect, yeah, who gave us the intellect. And it is Allah Azza wa Jal who sent down the rulings in the form of the Sharia. So how on earth is it is possible, or is it possible that Allah Azza wa Jal sends down something that could contradict with what the common sense has to say, with what the intellect has to say? Therefore, just in case you feel that there is any kind of contradiction between what is sent down by Allah Azza wa Jal in the form of revelation and the very intellect that perhaps for some of us tries to say that this legislation, this rule book, the Quran, the Sunnah is something that has, ambiguity in it, or that has suspicion in it, or that you think that it may not necessarily have been revealed by Allah Azza wa Jal. If there is anyone that has such kinds of qualms and such kinds of notions, then it's very simple, very straightforward, that إذا تعارض النقل الصريح العقل الصريح. If there is any kind of contradiction, then remember that what you are talking about, as far as the ruling is concerned, there is a problem in you, and in my understanding, in your understanding of this particular legislation or ruling, which is what is perhaps the case in whenever you think that there is any kind of contradiction. The second, there is no third to it. The second can be that, either you are trying to really not quite understand that, or the quote that you have gotten is not actually from either the Quran, you have misread it or misquoted it, or the hadith that you are quoting is perhaps fabricated. These are the only possibilities that we may have. Therefore, akal is something that we said, or intellect is something we said, it is designed in such a way that it would hold us back from doing anything that can destroy our relationship with Allah Azza wa Jal, that can bring harm to us. So our intellect is designed to function in that way, which is why Allah Azza wa Jal not only sent down revelation in order to continue to guard our intellect, but also made arrangements that our intellect be guarded from all kinds of, negative notions, negative practices, and negative things. Which is why we talked about it in detail once again. That which is why sharab al khamr is haram, which is why watching movies is haram, which is why music is haram, which is why drugs is haram. Yeah. So there are so many things that are forbidden, because Allah Azza wa Jal wants us to take care of our intellect and keep it absolutely in the safest possible condition.